Maybe with CPI on Thursday, we will finally get a direction. We're starting to break away, I think, from all the Fed stuff. And for everyone that just knows Brad, you maybe have seen me a couple times. Each year kind of has its own theme. You know, you went from pot stocks, remember they were all the rage, then EVs, then vaccines, and then SPACs. Each year kind of has this thing. You know, when have you ever cared about a Fed speaking, let alone ones that can't even vote, have no voting power? You never have. No one's ever worried about CPI. Back from Ricky in the LPP days, no one's ever mentioned CPI. There was the oil report, there was the gas report, and then the market just kind of moved, and it did. But then during, the Rona and all of this, it kind of became relevant and the popular excuse to move things around. And if you guys have noticed, each time CPI, PPI, FOMC, all the letters, it just moves things. There's just like less and less of a knee jerk reaction. You stopped buying pot stocks. Yeah, I know it's going to be legal one day. I hear you. What is the rage now? Tech? It is. Last year was so. Here's my belief. Well, now I was right last year because I said last year is AI, and I went in on Microsoft because for some reason I've just never really bought Microsoft. I went nuts on Microsoft last year. It paid out great. Uh, Last year was AI. All it was though was mentioning AI. This year, we're gonna have the elections, so if I'm wrong, it's going to be because of it's going to be like political stuff. But I think this year is going to be more AI companies. Now there was EVs and kind of all the EVs just came and failed. Um, Now it's not going to be announcing how many times can you say AI in an earnings call. It's going to be the companies that are making the shovels during the gold rush. It's going to be like the chips are going nuts. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. AMD, Nvidia, Intel, just what's holding the market up. Yeah, Nvidia hit 3 standard deviations today. I did sell some 540, 545 call spreads on that today. Something I talked about with the group yesterday. If you don't understand options, don't worry about that. Hopefully those they're up right now. Um, but I think it's going to be what we're going to find out this year are the Amazons and Googles of AI. I don't know if it is even going to be Google, but getting back to this is important. While I'm going to say it one more time, I called this out 8 weeks ago. Coincidence? Just saying. While I do think this is coming, I'm going to let the bears do their thing, and I'm going to try to buy the absolute bottom. And by doing that, I'm going to start selling puts. I'm going to try to time it perfectly. But the things I'm going to sell puts on are going to be the giants, the Magnificent Seven, SPY, and QQQ. Because if I do get assigned any of those shares, I think they're still going to be here and still grow and catch back up. And that's the only companies I actually feel 100% comfortable with. Like, if I get assigned, I can ride that down. I still have capital to trade. There's big lines at Disneyland. Should probably buy Disney. Can you analyze Ethereum chart with your magic yellow boxes, please? I can. So that's kind of my thoughts. I think we separate the boys from the men as far as AI goes this year, and I think that's going to be the theme. So I'm excited to see if there's any newcomers that come up, or if just the pitchforks and torches come out on Tesla again. Amazon's doing a lot with AI, but I don't know. Like they're on that slippery slope where they could see some amazing growth from it. I think they're kind of like an AI sleeper stock. But Nvidia, AMD, Intel, Tesla, I have to call in an AI stock. And I say it like that because it's still very much in an automotive stock right now.